Hey everybody, it's Stan, aka Vim Losses, and today we are back doing another review for Vim's Toy Box. Now we will be continuing our look at the Marvel Legends Man-Thing Build-A-Figure wave. We've already taken a look at Blade, Jessica Jones, and Elektra, and today we're going to be taking a look at the big gun himself, the Punisher. Now, again, I have not seen any of these shows, but I do know this actor from The Walking Dead as Shane, and I thought he did an amazing job there, so I am really kind of looking forward to watching this series. I did start watching the Daredevil. I'm only 2 episodes in, so haven't seen a lot, but so far I like it, and now I'm going to have to continue watching it, and then I'm going to have to watch this one, so hopefully I'll be caught up sometime soon. But anyway, enough about that. Let's take a look at the figure itself. Your standard Marvel Legends packaging. You got your big window up here. Shows the figure, everything he comes with. Accessories. On the sides, you do get the cool artwork, which again, I'm assuming is from the Netflix series. On the back, you get the promotional shot of the figure itself with his bio. All the others that you see in the wave and the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure. So let's get him out of the box and take a look and see what we got. Alright, and here he is all out of the box and looking mean as shit. He looks really awesome. A couple issues with him, especially in the elbow joints and some of the hands, but we'll go over that a little bit later in the review. But solid figure, man. He just looks fantastic. The sculpting is amazing on this. Paint job is done really well as well. So I think Hasbro is continuing their line of excellence. So this looks great. So let's take a look at the details and what he comes with and the articulation and see what we got. All right, here we go. All right, taking a look at the details. Man, that's a lot on this guy to look at. So that just tells you that Hasbro has done a really fantastic job with this guy. Everywhere I look, there's a little bits of detail, and that's what you like seeing when you look at these characters or these figures out of the box. Is just they look great when you have this much detail in them. They look fantastic in photos, and they look just amazing sitting on the shelf. But looking up here at the head, man, wonderful job of sculpting. This looks amazing. Nice paint as well. Great skin tone. I really like the kind of 5 o'clock shadow. And, you know, they even got like the little cuts up here on the nose. Like he's gotten his ass kicked a couple times. But, you know, that's Punisher for you. He dishes it out, but he also takes it. The hair looks great. Tiny little details all throughout. But they have the nice fade going on, you know, with the darker hairline here, you know, that's kind of continues this 5 o'clock shadow all the way around. Man, oh man, my talking is just woo. And even little things. I mean, see, this is things that probably I only look at, but look at the detail in the ears. Man, that looks fantastic. So great job on this head sculpt. Carrying down to this jacket, this is a really nice pliable jacket. Kind of looks like the Jessica Jones figure we looked at with her jacket, how pliable it is. And it almost feels like leather, you know, but it is plastic. But get some great sculpting details in here. Some nice wrinkles, some nice folds all the way throughout. And they even got little kind of a seam running along the edge. And then even on the back, again, it continues on with some fantastic sculpting. On the arms, it is a little different tone of color. From the jacket to the arms, it's a little shinier here, where this is a little more of a matte color. But some really nice sculpts on here. Maybe a little too much. You know, if this arm is supposed to be a continuation of this jacket, the arm has tons of wrinkles and folds, whereas the jacket doesn't have that many. I think the jacket is done great. The arm looks nice, but I do think that's a little too many wrinkles going on there. But looking down at his body armor here, and his body armor, I'm guessing, or his t-shirt, has that great Punisher logo on here that looks, you know, really kind of grungy and scuffed up. That just looks fantastic. I mean, if you're going to have a not so perfect paint job, at least do it this way, man, because that looks amazing. All these fine little details and sculpts in here as well. Down here to the belt, you can even see the belt and the buckles. So that all looks really good. This jacket can also come off, you know, if you pull his arms back and, you know, kind of pull this all the way back. If you want him in that pose, but I just think he looks great with the jacket on. And then coming down to the pants, again, really great sculpting detail on here. Now, there are a lot of wrinkles here, but to me, I think that looks okay because, you know, those are like those kind of baggier combat type pants. And they usually do have quite a few folds and wrinkles. So I think that looks really cool. And even down to the shoes, great job with the sculpt. You know, nice treads on the bottom of the foot. That looks fantastic. Now again, not a whole lot of paint wash going on except for here in the logo. The paint in the face looks great, but the rest of it is just very, very clean. Just kind of, you know, a single solid color. But really nice. He looks great. I think he needs to take an iron to his sleeves, but, you know, besides for that, not bad at all. Looks really nice. Alright, going over articulation. Again, this is your standard Marvel Legends stuff. Well, not exactly. But let's take a look and we'll kind of show you. So his head can bury his chin into his chest. Now the head joint on mine is really, really stiff. That's a good thing, which just means it's not going to flop around. So he can look all the way up. Fantastic. Gets no side to side, but can swivel. On the arms, they can spin all the way around, pull up to just about 90. Does have upper arm rotation, followed by a single jointed elbow, which is weird, because they usually have double joints on these. But because of the cut of the jacket, it does get just to 90, a little bit past, but not too bad. Now, on mine, in the box, this right arm was turned around like this. And so when I put it up, I was like, man, I'm not getting any range of motion in there. And then I kind of went, duh, flip the arm around, turn the hand around, and then he gets much better range of motion. So if yours isn't getting, yeah, I'm a southerner. If yours isn't getting as great range of motion here, then the arm's probably just turned around. So flip that around. Now the hands do swivel. I'm sorry, he does have swivel in the arm. Upper arm rotation. Now, no lower arm rotation. In the hands, you know, like I said, they do swivel, and they're supposed to hinge, but I can see the hinge there on both hands, but mine is really tight, and so this one's just kind of stuck in that position, and I don't want to bend it too much to break it. But even if it was moving freely, this jacket cuff or arm comes all the way down, so you're probably not going to get a huge range of motion. Now for a character that comes with two guns, I would have liked to see more of a up and down hinge on here instead of an in and out. But, you know, what are you going to do? Now in the waist, or in the midsection, he does have a really nice ball joint in here. So you do get some great range of motion. So he can look forward that much. Can bend back quite a bit, but you see it kind of starts separating there when you bend them back too much. Does get some great side to side. Thank you for the ball joints. And he does swivel around. Now on this male figure, which has the ball joint here, he also does have a waist hinge, which you can hear is kind of tight. But on the female ones, the Jessica Jones and the Electra we looked at, they only had the ball joint and not the waist swivel, which is kind of weird. So I don't know why he has it, but they don't. But either way, I like it because it does give you some extra range of motion in there. Down the legs, your standard ball joint in here. He can kick forward about yay far. Can kick back that far. Can come out to there. Does have upper leg rotation followed by a double jointed knee. He can kick himself in the ass. That's a great thing. You hear that? Oh, it's really tight. No lower leg rotation, so no boot cut. But in the ankle, he can't really move up too much. They didn't cut out all that much here on the boot, so you see it's only got that little tiny bit, so he can't really move forward that much, but he can go back, and of course that great ankle pivot. So the articulation really nice on this, even though it's only a single jointed elbow. It does get pretty good range of motion there, but I would still like to see double jointed elbows. I know I'm always nitpicking on something, but again, this waist joint, love the ball joint in here, and then he has the added bonus of the swivel. So the articulation is really, really good, besides for the hands being really tight to move around. But not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, taking a look at his accessories. Oh, we finally get accessories again. After looking at Jessica Jones last time, I was kind of afraid there were going to be no more. But at least he does come with something. Now he obviously comes with the Man-Thing arm Build-A-Figure, the left arm. Man, that looks awesome. Dude, I can't wait to build this thing and play with this built together. Man, that looks great. Alright, we'll take a look at that later when we look at the actual Build-A-Figure itself. Let's go over Punisher's accessories. He comes with his little handgun. You know, not a lot going on. It's just cast in this kind of, you know, silver metallic paint. It is shinier, whereas was it Elektra's blades, you know, on her ninja sides were very flat. At least this one does have a shine to it, which looks pretty cool. Some nice details in here, but you know, just an overall solid color. But pretty decent gun. And then he also comes with his machine gun with grenade launcher. Now this looks really good as well. A lot of nice details going on in here. All this little details in the gun and these little ridges and up here in the sight. And again, it is just all cast in this black plastic, which kind of takes away from it a little bit. I would have liked to see maybe some silver on here or something, just to break it up, because when you do all black, you do kind of lose some of these details. But really solid figure. Man, this review is just off the charts, full of errors today, man. Holy mackerel. Alright, really solid accessory in the gun. That looks really good. Again, I would like to have seen, you know, a little extra on here, but can't complain. But that does look pretty solid. So it does come with some accessories, which is, again, good to see. Comes with his two guns and the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure arm. Alright, now as far as, oh man, this has got to be a record for me for screwing up. Holy mackerel. As far as size comparison goes, here he is next to the only other male figure we've looked at so far in this wave in Blade. Now he is a little bit taller, even though I do have him looking up. He is a little bit taller, which I guess works. Not too bad overall, but these guys look pretty good together. He looks a little more realistic to me just because of this jacket, but you know. Standing next to each other, they look pretty good. Alright, and here he is. He is, man, one segment. That's all I want. One segment where I don't screw up. And there we go. Alright, not going to happen this segment. Maybe in the next one. But here he is standing with the rest of the figures that we've looked at from this wave in Elektra, Blade, and Jessica Jones. And so he is obviously the tallest, but I do like the scale here. I do like everything kind of seems to fit into place. And so far, all four of these guys look great standing next to each other. Okay, so my final thoughts on this figure are, he looks really good, man. There's some great details going on here. Comes with some nice accessories. Face and hair, paint and sculpt both look fantastic. I love the jacket on here. This really makes me want to start watching the Punisher series. Like I said, I've already kind of started watching the Daredevil. So now it may be a little while before I start this one. But man, I'm kind of looking forward to it now. He looks amazing. So I just love all the details on here. Minor things that annoy me with them, you know, with the wrists that are kind of hard, and only the single jointed elbows. But as you can see, you can get them in many poses as you need to. So again, fantastic job, Hasbro and Marvel Legends, with this wave. They just keep knocking it out of the park. All right, we are only 2 figures away until we get to the Build-A-Figure. Man, I can't wait for that one. So if you like the review, hit the like button down below. If you haven't already, also hit that subscribe button so you can be kept up to date on all the reviews that we have coming out here at Vim's Toy Box. And we will see you for our next one. Peace. P.S. I didn't make a mistake on that segment. Woohoo!